Hello and welcome to Quiet by Nature 20. This is my very first time doing a YouTube video like this, so please forgive me for any hesitation, any goof ups, any repeats. Just please forgive me. Too much movement. But I'm going to try to do this as well as I can because, I want you guys to see what we have. And hopefully there's some ideas that I'm going to give you that you could take into your own garden and implement them. So anyhow, I've always loved animals ever since I was real little. And when my husband and I moved into this house, we decided that we wanted to make this a wildlife and bird-friendly place. So we started out with nothing. All of these plants I'm going to show you, none of these were here when we first moved in. There's one big tree in the backyard and one big tree over the hill that was here, but that was about it. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you how we plant for wildlife and for the birds. First of all, this is in the front yard. As you will notice, we do have a lot of planters. Planter there. We have 3 in the back here. And one of the reasons why I do this is because it gives our rabbits and birds something to hide behind when they're trying to get away from the predators. The hawks like to swing in here every once in a while, and anything that can kind of deter them from getting one of our lovely birds, we try to do. The hawks do get some of our birds, but that's nature and that's the way it goes. But we like to help our birds and rabbits and other mammals out as much as we can to help them get by. But anyway, okay, so this is our front area. We have lots of planters. These 2 trees here, they have had nests in them for years. The birds love these trees. They get in here during the winter, during a snowstorm. Now they're breaking down a little bit now. They've been up here for a long time, but they are still used by the birds and the rabbits, because the rabbits nest in here also. All right, so we do have lavender in here, which is a pollinator plant. Now nobody's on here right at the moment because I just got done watering, but they will be back. And I always like to put water over the whole plant. I am an evening and nighttime waterer. I swear by that. That gives the plants plenty of time to absorb the water and to grow at night. So yeah, if anybody wants to argue that watering in the morning is the best way to water, I would argue, because I've watered at night for years and years and years, and you can see how well my plants are growing. So, but I just watered early tonight because I was going to be out here to tape this, and I wanted to clean the bird baths out before we went on our little tour. So anyway, you can see the plants here, and this here spreader. I swear by spreaders. I love my spreaders. We have had rabbits have their babies underneath this spreader, and so it's a great idea. And plus they hide in amongst all this. Mama rabbit would come in around all of this up here, and she would come in a roundabout way to feed her babies. So I believe in just kind of planting things clear up next to each other. That way it gives the critters plenty of coverage. There's a bumblebee on the lavender. And they make their own paths, believe you me. I'll show you some of them. But the animals, if you give them plenty of cover and plenty of foliage, they will make their own little avenues and paths through your foliage. They will not be deterred. And here's another spreader. Our baby rabbits, they like to get up underneath there to hide. They'll come out here and eat along the sidewalk, and then they'll zippity-doo-dah right back into that spreader there if they get scared. But anyway, this is a wonderful covered area up front, which we just love. And here is, I love this fountain. If you guys get on Amazon and type in hummingbird fountain, you'll find them. There's several different colors. But anyway, I love mine. This is my second one. Just love it. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. Okay, next. I have tons of lamb's ears. Love lamb's ears. They are a great pollinator plant. The bees love them. The butterflies get on them. And so I just let them grow. There's a lot of my stuff I just let it grow. Let it grow naturally. Let it grow together naturally. Animals just love it. But anyhow, I must show you the sign. I love this sign. The hum of bees is the voice of the garden. Those of us that have flower gardens, boy, isn't that the truest of true sayings. But anyhow, another planter, lots of lamb's ears. Okay, and all of this mulch you see here, when I water the plants, I also water the mulch, everything that surrounds the plants, because the bugs and insects that are in our world, they need water just like the birds do. And the butterflies will get in here to get water. They love dirt too. If you put water on dirt, the butterflies will do a thing that's called puddling. So, yeah, so definitely put water on the ground for the critters to enjoy. There's a bee on a lamb's ear. Love the bees. And this here, I really don't know what it's called, but it's called pineapple something. I don't know what it is, pineapple lily or something like that. But yeah, if there's a plant that I love, even if it's not native, I stick it in there because it just helps cover for everything. All right, and I'm a big elephant ear person. And so this patch has been here for a long time. It's been here for several years. Baby birds get up underneath here. The rabbits get up underneath here. The birds, everything gets up underneath these because look at the shade. You can see something's been laying in there. There's like a little groove in there. But, you know, and it protects, it keeps the animals out of the eyes of the predators if they hide in here. So I love my elephant ears. And of course, I consider, yeah, we got a bird sanctuary going on here, and I love my birds. Have a great suggestion for you. Do what I did. Become a certified wildlife habitat person. It's not hard to do. You provide food, water, cover, places to raise young. Go to National Wildlife Federation. They've got all the criteria that you have to meet in order to become a certified wildlife habitat person. This sign will cost you money, but hey, if you do this, you deserve to have this gorgeous sign in your yard, and hopefully it'll rub off on the neighbors. That's what we want. We want the neighbors, we want them to want to do what we do, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to have wildlife around us and birds. We love it. It makes our life a little bit better, that's for sure, with the creatures in our lives. Also, for pollinator habitat, go to the Xerces Society. You go to xerces.org, and hey, become a pollinator habitat, which I'm sure a lot of you already are. If you grow pollinator plants and you don't use pesticides, this sign costs also, but hey, if you do this, show off to the neighbors, become an example, and let's try to get everybody that we know into doing this. Oh, the neighborhoods that we could have if everybody did these things. Now the posts, if you're wanting to know where to go get the posts at, they're at Lowe's. Just to let you know. Okay, so you see these pathways here and back around there? These paths are used by the rabbits and birds to get around up front here. And then there's a pathway up through there, up underneath the elephant ears. Like I said, if you give them something to hide amongst, they'll make the way. So we got more of the cannas. We got yarrow, which the pollinators love. And like I said, the birds will get in behind this, the rabbits will get in behind the cannas, all of this. They get in behind all of this for protection and to get out of the heat. Okay, so we've got another water source here. And so I have these all over the place, which you will see. I missed the one up front, but you've probably seen it on the camera, but I didn't mention it. But anyway, yeah, lots of water is all over the place. And these little pans, well, they're actually not that little. They're about 15 inches. I think they cost $10 at Lowe's each, but they're out there in the plant pot section. Very easy to get. They're made out of resin, and I just use a scrub brush to clean them up. Okay, so we got some gorgeous coneflowers here. See, even the tiniest of bugs love these flowers. We have really, really teeny pollinators we just don't even see. Excuse me. But the tiniest of creatures come in here to take advantage of the pollinator flowers. But I love the coneflowers here. Love them to pieces. This is another flower that I absolutely love. And if you love the bees and love hummingbirds, this is your plant. It is called black and blue salvia. And this here is the perennial black and blue salvia. But look how gorgeous these flowers are. There's a little creature flying around. But look how gorgeous these flowers are. They're just beautiful. There's a little critter, a little bee of some sorts it looks like. A lot of creatures. I see bees on in the back there, but isn't that a gorgeous plant? So definitely, that's an awesome pollinator plant that you want to get in your garden. Along with the coneflowers. Love the coneflowers. The reason why these have fences around them, though, is because the rabbits love them too, and they'll eat them. They actually had this big one ate clear down to the ground, and I put a fence around it, and poof, they grew. So I love that. Okay, so a couple more elephant ears, and I love these because they provide shade and shelter for the birds and mammals. Okay, and I have a catmint plant there and a daisy plant, which the rabbits are really enjoying eating. Okay, and then just a couple planters. Okay.